Good morning and welcome back to week 2 in Dubai. This is the view from our hotel room. I've got a bikini on, by the way. It looks like I've got no clothes on when I'm standing like this. So this is the marina out of this window. Oh, I don't know how well you can see. The light is very glary. That's the marina out of that direction. And then out of this window, we have got the beach and the walk. So that's the beach, and this whole area going along here is called the walk, JBR the walk, and it's amazing. In Dubai, it's not really the sort of place where you stay in a hotel and can walk out of your hotel to anywhere. It's taxi rides and taxi rides. But here you can walk out to restaurants, the marina, the beach, other hotels. You can just walk and walk and walk, which is why we have come back to stay here again for the second year, because we really liked it. You get enough taxis in this place without making it so that when you're leaving your hotel, you have to get a taxi. I'm just gonna prop up here. And when you've got kids and families, you know, just being able to leave and walk somewhere is super nice. Lee's out for a run this morning. It is 8 o'clock. He's home. Damn, I wanted us all to be ready before he got home so we could go straight for breakfast. So I'm gonna go and get ready really quick. Where did you go for a run?
I went to Blue Waters for a quick blast.
Nice. We haven't actually been over there. How was it?
It's lovely, yeah. And then when I got back towards the beach side, I seen a scooter, so I thought, do you know what? I'm going to go for a blast down to the marina. So I just went and whizzed around the marina.
What are you like?
It's lovely.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
You don't look very sweaty.
Well, I've been on the scooter the last like 20 minutes.
I started off week 1 so strong. I was having like an omelette every morning, and now I've moved on to crepes with Oreos, waffles, chocolate and desiccated coconut. I've joined in with the kids. Florries, poppies. Breakfast done and we are off to the beach. I like this little bit here. It's cute, isn't it? To have some greenery in the middle of the city. And then all behind us is this metropolis. And there's the Dubai Eye. This is where you go if you want to buy a £7 ice lolly for your children. Honestly, the prices here do blow my mind a little bit. Lee and Poppy and Florrie are out doing this obstacle course just now. So they did it last year and absolutely loved it. But it's massive now. In the first couple of days when we were here, Florrie went flying out of the pool and landed really awkwardly on her wrist. Lee took her to a medical centre with one of our friends that was driving, and it was like an inconclusive x-ray because her wrist was too swollen, like at the point where her thumb attaches to her wrist. So he says it's inconclusive, so we have to go back again this week, but she's in like a temporary cast. But she was adamant she was doing this inflatable course today, so we'll see how she gets on. There's so many fish in the sea. You see them all? Oh look, there's Lee and the girls. Now they're spotted me. We are just back at the apartment after going out for dinner. We ended up going to some kind of burger place. Oh, I'm so full. Here's the view from the balcony. Proper Dubai. Oh my god! That's like nothing I've ever heard. So there's fireworks around the corner, but we can only see them in the reflection of the building.
Echoes through the city, doesn't it?
Oh, look at all the yachts. That's why they'll all be out there, Lee. morning. It is Wednesday morning. Yeah, Wednesday morning. And we're just down the beach. Lee's having a golf day today. Poppy's watching her iPad underneath there. We've just not long had breakfast. I had an omelette and 2 Bounty crepes, which were phenomenal. And now I'm just enjoying a bit of peace and quiet. I'm about to start a new book this morning. Oh. I'm about to start this one, a Colleen Hoover, Heart Bones it's called. So looking forward to that and enjoying these views. Good morning. We've got a few days left in Dubai and it's currently 9:10 and already 32 degrees. And it's meant to hit 41 today and I'm slightly terrified of it reaching those heats. It's very, very hot for us Brits, isn't it? Especially when you've got peely-wally kids. I'm already sweating. Good morning. I am quite clearly back from Dubai. I'm in my living room and I'm just waiting to be picked up to head to Amsterdam for a girls' trip. We're going for 3 nights and it has really taken me everything I have to get ready to actually go. I was very, 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 very close to backing out, but it's literally one of my best friend's 40th birthday trips and I've paid for it all. So I'm going, but I'm just having the worst flare up with my hands and it is just making me feel absolutely rotten. This is it looking pretty good. This is all very, very, very raw, tender skin. And as you can see, it's just working its way off. This hand is about to start doing the same thing. Week 1 in Dubai, my hands were incredibly itchy and blistered. And then by week 2, they were peeling off. It's just such a nightmare dealing with it. And I know I sound like a bit pathetic harping on about it, but when it's like on my hands and I can't do anything, like I can't clean the surfaces in the house, I can't handle wet laundry, I can't do the girls' hair, I can barely do my own hair, I'm wearing gloves in the shower for washing, and it is just so painful. Even like going to the supermarket and like pushing a trolley or carrying bags, anything, that you literally use your hands for everything, and it's incredibly painful. And I know I'm such a whinge, so I'm just going to talk about it right now and then I'm not going to mention it again. But anyway, we're off to Amsterdam. I still haven't done like my last roundup of Dubai, but maybe by the time you're seeing this I will have done that. But life just feels like a lot at the moment. Like it's amazing going away on holidays, but I am such a home bird and I also really struggle with doing like too much like socially, and I need that time at like home to kind of recharge, re-energize, decompress, and I just haven't been able to get that before coming home from like Dubai and heading straight away again. Only got home on Sunday and today's Friday, so it's been a very quick turnaround. I feel like I'm still trying to play catch up from like Dubai, and now we're going away again. And Lee's annoyingly just got a check-in to go offshore on Monday, so by the time I get back he'll be gone. And it just feels like a lot, and I know some people are absolutely desperate to get away on holidays, and I should be way more grateful than what I'm being, but just my personality type and like who I am, I just struggle with this level of life, this pace of life. I need things to be a little bit slower. I knew it was happening. I thought I'd be okay because it's really nice things, but I'm just not quite feeling it. Hopefully I can prove myself wrong and I'll do a little bit of vlogging, see what I do in Amsterdam. No pressure on myself, so as always. But I've had a big talking to from my sister. She was like, your vlogs are the most pathetic length. Give me half an hour. I don't want to sit down and get into it and at 10 minutes you're like, bye. I want a full half an hour. So let me know if that's what you also want as well, and I'll see what I can do. I'm back home from Amsterdam and I am feeling absolutely atrocious. I think I must have gone with something brewing, and I'm just absolutely flawed now with some throat ear thing. and I'm pretty sure my ear drum perforated on the flight. So on my way down to the pharmacy, they've got like a camera system to check, but it was already like aching so much, and then I had a really sharp pain on the flight, and like so much pressure, and then it just started like leaking, and it's still doing that now. So I'm gonna go down to the pharmacy and hopefully they can see me and sort me out. I was put on antibiotics last week for my hand, which is now cleared up, and it looks like I'm going to end up on antibiotics this week for my ear. I just feel really run down, and I knew I did. I knew I was like running on empty, but I had such a nice time in Amsterdam. I'm so glad I went, because I was really like on the edge of not going to go. But we did loads. We did so much walking. We did Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like over 70,000 steps in 3 days. We ate some delicious meals. There's a cracking foodie scene in Amsterdam. But I'm so glad to be home. I'm back from the farms. I am back from the pharmacy. I had a camera put down my ear, and I have perforated my eardrum, and there is an infection going on in my ears, which is probably linked to whatever I've got going on, and will probably explain why I felt so exhausted and why I couldn't muster up the energy to go to Amsterdam. I don't know whether to maybe I'll just speak in a whisper. This feels so much better than trying to make sound come out when I actually don't have any. Went to Tesco, just got a few bits and bobs. We're having baked potatoes tonight. So annoyingly went offshore this morning, so I haven't seen him since I left on Friday morning, and I think it's only 3 or 4 days that he's going to be away for, but still, arriving home with him not being here was sad. Got a course of antibiotics, and probably I'm not going to get my hearing back for about 3 weeks, she said. I need to book in to go back in 3 weeks' time to check that I can hear again and check that it's all healing as it should. I got baked potatoes for tonight, chicken stir fry for tomorrow, and then I bought loads of fruit and carrots and cucumber because I am craving vegetables and fruit and healthy stuff. I haven't had any lunch today or breakfast. Oh yeah, I've had a cheese sandwich on the plane on KLM. That's what they give you for a snack. They give you a cheese sandwich, so I had that and a glass of water at like 10:30. And I've just had a bowl of Greek yogurt with raspberries and blueberries. And I'm just having 10 minutes peace before I get the girls from school. Can't wait to see them. And get baked potatoes on, sort out some laundry. I've made a snack for them already, chopped up some carrot, cucumber, raspberries, blueberries and strawberries, and just have a nice cozy chilled night. It's pouring down. You can't see, but it's pouring down. Is that spring, summer gone? Like those 2 weeks, and now it's just gone. Anyway, that's where we're at. Just put Poppy to bed, and I am doing the ironing. There is honestly piles of clothes all over this house, so I'm going to spend a solid hour trying to get things sorted. It's 8:05. I'm going to tackle the ironing first. There's laundry downstairs, and there's so many of my clothes in our bedroom that I need to put away, and I'm going to get it done by 9 p.m. tonight, and then I'm going to watch last night's episode of Made in Chelsea and chill out. 49 minutes later, and I've just done the last shirt. Look how much ironing Lee had. Oh my goodness me. Lunch, I had another chicken salad. Oh, I'm on a bit of a get back into a decent shape mission, and me and my chum are calling each other our accountability coaches, so we keep texting each other like, what have you eaten today? What exercise have you done? I went back to the gym today for like the first time. Oh, it must be like near enough 4 weeks, and it felt so hard. My plan was to do 40 minutes on the stepper, and 20 minutes was enough for me. I was pouring with sweat. So I did 20 minutes on the stepper, 500 meter row, 500 meter ski, and 3K on the bike, and then I biked there and biked home. So that felt good to just do a little something. I need to make myself some kind of program so that I'm not just like aimlessly wandering when I go into the gym, because I'm obviously not doing high rocks training anymore, and for the whole of this year, all I've been doing is high rocks training in the gym. So I'm feeling a little bit like lost in there at the moment, like without my high rocks training, but I don't want to just keep doing that. I want to get back into lifting weights and stuff again. Obviously, with a perforated eardrum, I can't do anything at the moment that builds pressure, so I didn't do any weightlifting, and I won't for like 3 weeks. But just being in there and moving felt good. Met some pals for coffee before I went, and just had my chicken salad, and now I'm going to go and do some tidying in the hall. I've started in the vestibule today. I'm going to do the hall. I'm going to do like a bit of a mini series over on TikTok. They're longer on TikTok, and I am also uploading them onto Instagram, just a shorter version, because you can upload like 10-minute long videos on TikTok, but only 3 minutes on Insta. So that is what I'm going to go and do. It is currently 2:15, so not that long until I need to go into the school run. And it feels like I'm back in my old offshore wife life routine, because it's Chopper's Eve. I've not seen Lee since I went to Amsterdam on Friday. I got back on Monday, and he went away on Monday morning just before I got home. So, and it's now Thursday, and he's coming home tonight. So I want to get the I want to get the house looking tip top. I'm feeling slightly better today. I'm still fully deaf in my ear. I think it's going to be about 3 weeks. I've got to go back in. I can't remember if I said this already, but I've got to go back in 3 weeks' time for a hearing test to check that my hearing's come back, because I'm fully deaf on this side. I went for coffee with my friends yesterday, and it was so hard in the gym to like have be part of a conversation when there was like lots of background noise as well. So they've gone for coffee this morning. I've decided to give it a miss because it's too hard for me to hear, and I'm going to get on top of this house. Quickly, before I do that, I wanted to show you my rings. I've had loads of messages on Instagram about showing my rings that I got changed over from platinum to gold when I was in Dubai. So let's go and have a look. Okay, so this is my wedding stack. So first up, I'm going to have to like insert pictures on here of what they look like before. So my engagement ring is now all in gold. It took 2 weeks. It was a little bit slower this time because of Ramadan and like the factory hours, but it's just absolutely exactly the same, apart from it is now not in platinum, it is now in gold. This one has had a change up. So this was just 4 diamonds all right next to each other. And I got these like gold spacers added in between, which I really love the effect of that. I think it looks pretty cool. And then this is my wedding band. This was bought when we'd ran out of money after paying for like the wedding and everything else. And so it's just teeny tiny, but I love it. And I love the fact that when he did this last time on my ring that I got last year in Dubai, added a diamond into the band, and it's just like have they all got it? Yeah, they've all got it. It's like the nicest little touch ever. So they go on this finger like so. I'm finally able to get them back on after having them off because of my hand, which is healing really nicely. Just got this little bit to heal here, but compared to how it looked before, it's looking so much better. So that is my new wedding stack, which is now all gold instead of platinum. So that's all exactly what I had before. That was all I was planning on getting done when I was there. I then bought a necklace from the same place because I bought, well, I'll show you them. Last time we were there, I bought one for each of us, like the girls, and they all tarnished. I bought them at Souk Madinat, and they were like, no, it won't tarnish. Oh, that one's all tangled up, I can't get it, but it basically looks exactly the same as this. It's just tarnished, and it was gold plated, so I thought I'm going to, like with my jewellery, I wear it and wear it and wear it and wear it, and ideally I don't ever want to have to take it off. You know how I normally wear my moon, so this has now replaced my moon, but it's solid gold rather than gold plated, so it won't tarnish, and it just says Rebecca in Arabic. And then I also got I can't get this off. This was my grandma's and I used to wear it on this finger. It was way too, then when I got this diamond last year in Dubai, I stopped wearing it, but I was really missing wearing it because it feels like I've just got like a bit of her with me when I've got it on. So I took it away to be resized and they polished it up and now it literally looks brand spanking new and it fits my pinky perfectly. Under my nail is stained, by the way. It's not dirty. It's like stained orange from cooking. This is my nanny's wedding ring. And when I got this made last year in Dubai, this was my 10-year wedding present from Lee. It needs a wash. It looks a bit dull. But this was from the same jewellers that I got these ones done. And I obviously got it sized when I was out in Dubai and my fingers were fatter. Not only were they fatter then because I've lost weight since then, but they were fatter because of the heat. So when I got it done, it's like, it's too big, but I just wear my nanny's wedding ring to like hold it into place. So that's this hand. And then this feels a bit gross talking about this because I'm aware I'm very, very lucky and fortunate, but I know you're going to ask, so I'm going to tell you. I decided to treat myself to another diamond when I was there for this finger, although that is so mucky already. It's because I garden in them. That's the problem. I need to like start wearing gloves or take them off. But I treated myself to a new diamond for this hand. So it just goes underneath. Again, it's too big. That's the problem with getting your rings done in Dubai is that your fingers are so swollen when you're out there. So it goes on this hand like this. And I absolutely love it. And that is me officially done with diamond buying now. I feel like I have got plenty. When I'm buying them, I'm like thinking, oh, when I die, the kids are going to want these. And I've got 3 daughters and I need to have enough to like go around. So I have enough to go around now. That's how I'm justifying it anyway. It's really funny because I'm not a big spender when it comes to stuff. Like I wanted a never full Louis Vuitton, never full handbag for forever. And when I was at Channel Mum, I used to get like little pockets of like payout. And I always said like, oh, with my next one, I'm going to treat myself to a never full. And we were going on holiday and we were flying, like going through an airport. And obviously it's cheaper to buy it in duty free. And I was like, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend my money on this never full handbag that I've wanted forever. Got there. She took it out, I tried it on and I bottled it. I just couldn't spend that amount of money on a handbag. I never have been able to on like clothes, shoes, bags, anything like that. But for some reason, I don't have that same like blockage when it comes to diamonds because I just know it's an investment. They retain their value. Gold retains its value. And I just don't feel the same way. I'm like, give me the diamonds. When it's a handbag, I'm like, no, it's too expensive. It's too expensive. It is too expensive on a handbag. Especially with all this stuff coming out that China are releasing. But anyway, I'm just trying to justify it. I don't need to. It's my money. I'm allowed to spend it how I want. And I'm finished spending it now. Anyway, let's go and get stuck into this house before I waffle on anymore. And please know, I know how lucky I am to have beautiful, beautiful jewellery, and I don't take it for granted. And I don't want to be like sharing it to be like, look at my rings, because that's just gross. But I have had so many messages asking about them, so hopefully that's okay. Also, how are we going with the longer video? Are you all still here? Are you all still tuned in? Are you enjoying it? Do you want to watch me clean my house? If so, let's go. You know how I did a video on, well, it went on both Instagram and TikTok the other day with me like decluttering the vestibule. I desperately need to do my drawers in here because they actually, I can't get anything else in them and they actually won't shut. Like they're all, it's not fun. I need to, at the moment I've got like summer bits, winter pajamas, warmer pajamas, cooler pajamas, tops that I haven't worn in years, and I need to do something about it. Today is not the day. We are doing surface level tidying up, not decluttering, because I just want Lee to walk in and be like, oh, it's so tidy, even though every drawer is actually a shambles. This t-shirt somehow got to fit in a drawer, but I don't even know if I'm going to get it in. Do you know what I need to do? I need to have a wardrobe overhaul, because what I would really like to do, do you follow Ramika? Well, she now works for a company that can like organize you, not organize you, but like restyle you. So you could say like, oh, shop for me a holiday wardrobe, and you give her a budget and she will make you look like you're fashionable. What I struggle with is my day-to-day life is spent pretty much like I am today. Leggings and some kind of knit, depending on how warm or cold it is. But then obviously I do want nice clothes for when I go out and do nice things, which doesn't happen all that often. But most of the time I just want to be comfy in my leggings. And most of the time I'm either heading out with the dog, heading out to a kid's activity, or heading to the gym. So leggings is where it's at for me. To live your life, is it? Equally. Today's not the day for organising all this stuff. It's my, well, not that hat, but this is like a pile of holiday stuff. And now the pile of holiday stuff just grew. To like move house or something, just to have a massive house reset and like half our possessions. You get professional organisers, don't you, that come in and literally go through everything with you. Maybe I'll need to do something like that to like hold me accountable, but also it's pretty embarrassing having to get somebody into your house. This is one of the things where I'm like, I mean, there is a big long list of things that make me think I have ADHD, but this way of living is like a massive one, and Lee just can't comprehend it. Like, let me show you my wardrobe compared to Lee's. This is my wardrobe. This is the floor of my wardrobe. That is piles of crap, and clothes are okay. And then up here, that's where I just chucked stuff. It's just like utter chaos. And again, this one's exactly the same. Chaos, 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 and again on the floor, chaos. I don't even know what's upside. Oh no, he did me out of a shelf when we got this water tank changed out, so at least I don't have any more dumping ground up there. Open Lee's and it's like perfectly organised, and he only has this one wardrobe as well. It's literally perfectly organised, apart from not the shoes, because I dumped all of them in the other day and I'm going to get in trouble for that, but I'm sure he'll sort it out very fast. Not only do I have that and he only has that, but then I also have rail, that dumping ground, and then this storage in here. Oh my god, I can't even get in to show you because it's just an absolute shambles. I don't even know why I'm showing you it. It's so embarrassing. All of this double thing in here, and then boxes of stuff on the floor, and then boxes of stuff up the top. I need to just get rid of it all. Like, I am never going to wear any of that stuff ever again. I need to get it to the charity shop or get it on Vinted, don't I? That is what I need to do, and be more organised and stop living in chaos. I have so much stuff, as I was saying, I don't even like most of it. So why do I have it? Why am I holding on to it like a hoarder? For my lunch, I had 3 scrambled eggs and a slice of toast, and then I was still hungry, so I had a massive carrot, a big chunk of cucumber, and dipped it in a bit of hummus. And now I'm having this really truly disgusting juicy protein. I feel like I'm drinking apple sours. If you grew up drinking apple sours, then you'll know what I mean. Juicy protein water. I'm trying to like really up my protein and eat really well. Today is day 3 of antibiotics, so I'm hoping that my ear infections are on the mend, and I would just really love my hearing to come back, but it's just not coming back. Paused my Jazzercise membership because I have been paying for it since January, and I think I've been 3 times since January, and it's £45 a month, so that made for 3 £45 each Jazzercise classes. I wasn't going when I was doing my High Rocks training, and I just haven't got, like, I've been back to a couple and I just haven't I've lost my love for it a wee bit, but you know what I'm like, I do this all the time. Why is my hand itching? This is not good. I haven't had any itches at all. I might go and take an antihistamine. Yeah, I like flit in and out of these things, but I have just emailed the Pilates studio to go back and do Reformer Pilates. Remember there was a group of us doing that a while ago and we were absolutely loving it, and then we just got out of the habit of going. The timing wasn't great for the class, but there's now a Friday morning one, and loads of my pals that have younger kids, their kids are all now at nursery. So I've just emailed them to see if there's space for us to come back and do like a Friday morning Reformer Pilates session. So fingers crossed there is, and that will replace my jazz for now. So I'll do Reformer and gym. I dash around the bathrooms upstairs and hoovered everywhere. Had to go and pick Poppy up from school because she's got a temperature and a headache and was really upset. And now she's home, settled on the sofa, and my Sainsbury's shop is here. Hiya.
Perfect, cheers. That's brilliant, cheers for that.
See you later. Hi. Okay, baby. A nice lolly. You can have a nice lolly. Almost like she knew. So we got... Sorry, sat on your foot. Vanilla, strawberry, or chocolate? Or rocket, rainbow, cola.
Look at that, that looks like a cereal thing.
I know, it's a big box. The food shop just arrived. Rocket, rainbow, cola, lemonade, cherryade.
I want that one actually.
Rainbow. Here's the food shop. Got a little bit of everything going on here, don't we? Yeah, our Disney account has locked us out because we've always logged into my brother-in-law's account. He pays for it and we've all used it, and they've finally caught up with us. Filling up the tube stash in the fridge. He away into, oh, he's been home for a while by the way, but he's away into A&E with Florence whilst I'm staying at home looking after P because Florence fell out of the pool when we were on holiday. I didn't actually mention it on here, but I did mention it on Instagram, and she landed on like her wrist really awkwardly, and when she went to have an x-ray in Dubai, they said that the scan was inconclusive because of the swelling at that point. They couldn't actually tell if it was broken or not, but she's still in loads of pain with it, and unable to do buttons, and that's like 3 weeks. So they phoned A&E and basically just explained all of that, and they were like, just come in and we'll have a look at it and bring like the medical report from Dubai as well. So that's what he's going to do. Poppy's just having some strawberries. She's going to come out here in a minute. She wants to plant these cucamelons, which are like little, what are they? They are mini melon fruits tasting of cucumber with a twist of lime, and they're grape sized. So we're going to get these planted, and hopefully they will do well. And I've just given everything a wee water in my wee greenhouse. I just love being out here, especially it's raining right now, and it's just the most relaxing place in the world for me to be. I could just literally spend the day in here. Literally the day. I love it. We are on dinner duty tonight. We are having, me and Lee are having salmon, and the kids are having salmon fish cakes, and then we're having roasted vegetables and quinoa. Yum. Very relaxing 20 minutes with Poppy doing some watercolour painting. It was nice, wasn't it? Show me what you did. Not that. Where's your picture? This one. You never did tell me what that was.
It's a table and that's a cake and that's a big
Table and a cake and a big strawberry and a sky and birds, and I just did some little, don't even know, doodles. From walking the dog, Lee's home, watching the football. He's had to go and sit over there because I've been editing this vlog and I'm obviously deaf, and I had the volume really, really loud. I didn't realise it was really loud, so he's sitting really close to the TV so he can hear it. What was the crack with Florrie's wrist? Ligaments.
Ligaments, yeah.
I think it's ligaments, so she's to keep wearing her splint and do some exercises. And I am going to sign off here because this has been the longest vlog in the history of vlogs. I need your feedback. Let me know in the comments if this is too long, if you enjoyed it. I know people have been asking for a chunky vlog. Is this too chunky? Anyway, let me know and I'll see you all soon. Bye.